Hello and welcome to Interchange TV. I'm your host, Avis Mulhall, and today joining us is Michelle Williams.
Hello. Hello.
Thanks so much for joining us and for being a facilitator on Interchange. We really like having you here. So Michelle is, God, you've got a bit of a mixed background really, but she's all about social innovation and innovation. And so one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is really, you know, this whole Interchange program is based around entrepreneurship. It's about innovation. It's about equipping you guys with life skills so that you can have like the most amazing, fulfilling career possible. When students are in university now, it's really hard to plan for a career because a lot of the time the jobs that these guys are going to have in 10 years don't really exist yet. You know, when you think about the future of work and courses like this and opportunities like this, how important are they in equipping people for what comes next?
Thank you, great question.
Really long question.
But a good question because we are at a time of massive disruption and massive change. We have so many opportunities, and I think students now, knowing how empowered they can be and how much they can learn, not just in university, is really, really exciting for them to prepare for the future. And for them doing a course like what we're doing at the moment, and planning that now and designing that now just really is setting them up for a really successful future. And I guess that's what we're all about here. What the shift is, you know, university has been such a great place for people to get skilled and to build a great life. And what the next step of that is how do you design that for a constantly rapidly evolving world, disrupted by technology, disrupted by changes in how we're living socially, disrupted environmentally. So yeah, this course is really helping people to identify what the future is and how they can design for it.
Good stuff, and that future is really uncertain, and I think that sometimes people can be a little bit uncomfortable with that. And I talked with Simon Griffith previously, and he said that with innovation, it's about getting used to the messy, getting used to the discomfort. And do you think that's a really important thing to do?
Of course, definitely. I think that we're moving from being consumers of what we're seeing in the world to actually being active participants and being creative with how we're moving forward is quite important. So again, it's that message of being empowered, being engaged, and self-awareness and self-management. A lot of keywords, but I think that that's really important for the future. And it's just great to be involved in something like Interchange that really understands that and is equipping students with those skills.
Good stuff. And so the premise of the course is around human-centered design and really putting people at the middle of the picture when it comes to business and innovation. You know, we've seen a real shift in the business sector to kind of start putting humans at the center. You know, do you think that's the trend, or you know, is it a passing phase, or you know, what's your opinion on that?
I have been interested in social innovation for a very long time, and my background is technology. I think because we are all connected online and we're all able to access so much innovation and information, and we all have a voice, that we're playing a bigger part in designing the products that we need and want. Businesses, government are starting to understand that. I think at the moment there's a lot of talk about it, but to actually embody that is the next step. And for these students to have the chance to do that in this course would just make them leaders in the future.
Okay, and what for you makes a really amazing leader?
To be, well, for me and the work that I'm doing and the interest that I have, it is to have that tenacity, to be creative, to be okay with the uncertain, to set the example. And authenticity. I think that's a really powerful quality about this new type of leadership in this new world, is being authentic, knowing who you are, because the internet and everything that's going on will strip the layers. People will be able to see who you are, and they will connect with authentic in a time of chaos. So having that authenticity, knowing who you are and living that will make a really strong leader in this new, disruptive, changing world.
Good stuff. And if you're a student, like one of you guys here on Interchange, this is a really awesome kind of opportunity, and it's not one that comes along very often. What advice would you give to the guys at home to really make the most out of this?
As in ones that have attended, ones that I would say, this is about planting seeds. This is about you expanding your awareness of what's possible. And knowing what we've given you in the frameworks, start digging. There's such depth in what we're telling you about, and there's a lot of work going on. So in the Interchange Facebook group, I shared a story that Harvard Business Review had done on an exact same process. And it gave, that perspective from an American view. And I think that we have so much access to information, and this is just about you planting the seeds, and now you start digging and learning what you need to be who you want to be, and to become that superhero that we're showing you how to design for.
Yeah, and so it is about designing for that superhero, but it's about using these skills to really just learn about research, learn about customers, learn about users, learn about lean tools, and then you can apply that to literally any problem and just create the career that you want. So that's all from Interchange TV. I'm your host, Avis Mulhall, and thanks for Michelle joining us today.
Thank you.
Take care and see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.